DuroMax XP13000HXT 13,000 watt 500cc tri-fuel gas propane natural gas portable generator. And honestly, this generator looks exactly as tough and sturdy as you'd expect. It has a solid steel frame with that classic black and blue DuroMax style. With big wheels, strong handles, and a straightforward control panel right at the front, it's clearly made for people who need something strong and reliable during power outages or outdoor projects. When I first got it, I was actually a bit nervous just because of the size. It weighs in at about 240 pounds. But seeing those no-flat wheels and sturdy frame, I remembered DuroMax designed it so even an average person like me could maneuver it around when necessary. I want to talk about why I picked this one. From my experience, searching for a generator that would cover a whole house during storms or blackouts, there are a bunch of choices on the market, but the DuroMax XP13000HXT really stood out. The main thing is its tri-fuel capability. For anyone who's new to generators, this means it can run on gasoline, propane, or natural gas. That flexibility is huge. Let's say there's a bad storm and one fuel source isn't available. I can simply switch to another. With gas, you get the full peak power at 13,000 watts, which is definitely enough to keep pretty much everything running in an average home. Lights, refrigerator, some ASIG, and more. When using propane, it gives just a little bit less, but still plenty. Natural gas is great for people who either have it piped at home or want to avoid storing fuel tanks. Switching between fuel types on this generator is honestly as simple as turning a knob and swapping the connection line. Even if you're new to this kind of stuff, it's not intimidating at all. The first time I set it up, I was surprised at how straightforward it was. The instructions come in a thick book, don't let that scare you. Most of it is diagrams and safety info. Assembling meant attaching the wheels, the handles, filling it with oil and some fuel, and connecting the battery. Tools are all included in the box, which I appreciated. I finished the build under an hour, mostly taking my time and double-checking steps. If you're someone who's not into tech or worried about complexity, I feel this generator's setup process will be manageable. Key features I need to mention. It has a push-button electric start and even remote start. Basically, I don't have to fiddle with a pull cord. I just press a button, and it fires right up. This is one of those things you might not think matters until the power goes out at night or it's pouring rain. It also has a digital display to check out exactly how much load you're running and how much power is being used. I find that super useful, especially when I'm connecting high-demand appliances. There's the CO-alert system, which for me really adds peace of mind. To explain, CO stands for carbon monoxide. It's a dangerous, invisible gas that engines like this can create. The CO-alert will automatically shut the unit off if levels get too high, protecting anyone nearby. I find this important for people with families or those using generators in less ventilated areas. When it comes to noise, I know a lot of folks have concerns. On paper, this one runs at around 74 decibels, which is decent considering how much power it provides. It's not silent, but it's not dramatically louder than other models in this range. I used it during a 10-day outage after a big storm, and while I was aware it was running outside, it wasn't overwhelming. It's perfect for people living on larger lots, but if you have very close neighbors, it's something to keep in mind. The outlets on this generator are pretty straightforward. There's a 50-amp outlet meant for directly connecting to a house's circuit breaker, using a transfer switch, which you'll need separately, plus a variety of others for typical appliances and tools. I found the front panel well labeled and easy to learn, even though I'm not professionally trained. It also comes with a pretty good set of accessories, like a propane regulator, a natural gas hose, the oil funnel, and some handy wrenches. I remember worrying a bit about maintenance at first. Portable generators can sometimes be finicky, especially if they're left standing for a while. But the DuroMax XP13000HXT was surprisingly low in maintenance needs. The manual walks you through what to check and when. For me, keeping things running was as simple as making sure the oil's good, giving it a clean every now and then, and running it once in a while just to keep it fresh. From my experience, regular basic maintenance like this is more than enough. During Hurricane Ian, I relied on this generator for almost 10 days straight. I was running it on propane at first, using a 40-pound tank. Eventually, I went out and bought a 100-pound propane tank just to make my fueling less frequent. Even on propane, the output stayed consistent and reliable. Starting it up was never an issue, and refueling was easy. The built-in fuel gauge helped me know when to top up, so there weren't any surprise shutoffs. Let's talk about support. One thing that sets DuroMax apart, in my opinion, is the quality of their support team. During installation, I actually called their 800 number for a random question. The rep picked up quickly and was helpful. It's not something every brand offers, so that's a plus for peace of mind, especially when you depend on a generator for powering your home. There are some drawbacks, of course. I'll be real, it's heavy. If you're alone, getting it out of the box or into a specific spot is a challenge. Also, this isn't something I'd bring camping unless you have a big RV setup or lots of big tools. The runtime is good, but not unlimited. Larger fuel tanks help, but if you need absolutely continuous power for more than a day or two, you'll need to monitor your fuel supplies and plan accordingly. In my opinion, the DuroMax XP13000HXT is perfect for people who live in areas with regular blackouts or for anyone wanting peace of mind in case of storms. It's also really solid for job sites where reliable full home backup is needed or for big DI projects. With the tri-fuel capability, I never feel anxious about running out of options. The safety features make it a really smart buy, especially with the co-alert. If you're new to generators and a bit nervous about setup, I'd recommend this for you. It's not just the generator itself, but the way DuroMax includes everything you need and supports you if there's a question. I feel confident using it and trust it to keep my essentials running. In conclusion, from my experience, the DuroMax XP13000HXT tri-fuel generator offers a great combination of power, flexibility, and safety. It's heavy, and it's not the cheapest out there, but the peace of mind is worth it. The tri-fuel design means I'm not tied to a single type of fuel, which matters more with today's prices and supply issues. You get top-tier support, straightforward controls, multiple safety features, and real capacity to back up most normal homes during a crisis. Even if you're not super experienced with generators, I honestly think most people will find it approachable. I will share detailed information about the DuroMax XP13000HXT 13,000 watt 500cc tri-fuel gas propane natural gas portable generator in the comments section, everyone. Thank you for watching.